we're going to derive equation of motion using graphical method. We're going to derive velocity time relationship, that is v is equal to u plus at. So this is what we're going to derive. For this, we'll be making use of velocity time graph. So the velocity goes along the y-axis and the time goes along the x-axis. So let's consider an object starting with an initial velocity of u and ending up with a final velocity of v. And the time interval for this is from 0 to t seconds. This is 0 to t, and this is a projection of the final velocity. I mean that point, actually not final velocity, point B onto the time axis, and the projection of point B onto your velocity graph would be that. So that would be your final velocity, and this would be your initial velocity. So now how will we go about doing this? See, slope of AB is nothing but change along y divided by change along x. But slope in a velocity time graph is nothing but your acceleration, and change along y is nothing but your final, that is b, let me call this as bc. Change along y is nothing but b of y minus a of y, right? I hope you guys understood that. And this is b of x minus a of x. So let me explain this way. This point would be b of x comma b of y. That is, this point would be b of y, and this point would be b of x. While over here, this would be 0 comma b of a of y. Why 0? Because it's along the x-axis. So a of x is 0, while a of y is u, is it not? So this is nothing but 0 comma u. So change along the y-axis is nothing but b of y minus a of y, and change along the x-axis would be b of x minus a of x. And substituting and doing stuff, we have v, right? b of y is v, a of y is u, divided by b of x is t minus a of x is 0. So basically this would be v minus u divided by t. Now if I cross multiply a and t, I'll get at is equal to v minus u. If I rearrange, I'll get at plus u is equal to v. So that's your velocity time relationship. A write-up should look like this for your exam. This is what you have to write, okay? Basically your answer would start from here with the velocity time graph and AD and all of that, same thing. So I've named it A, B, C, then D is over there, E is over there, and that's O. So we will begin with, consider the velocity time graph of an object moving under uniform acceleration. Let the initial velocity of the object be u and the final velocity be v in the time interval t. And let the uniform acceleration be a. Right? You need not write this statement, rewrite this actually. I want to reduce as much as possible so that you guys write less. And I'll include that part over here with an uniform acceleration of a. Okay. Now draw perpendicular BC BE, that is the projection of B onto the x and y axis, that is time and velocity axis, and draw up a perpendicular AD parallel to OC, intersecting D is a point, on BC. Okay, So this is your diagram and about the diagram. And now we'll just tell OCDA and OCBE is a parallelogram. And so we have OC is equal to AD, not AO, sorry, this is AD. That should be AD, which is equal to U. Oh, no, that's correct. Yeah, it's correct, sorry. DC, that is AO, is equal to your U, because it's a parallelogram, is it not? So opposite sides are equal. And the height of this would be U. BC, where is BC? BC is this entire length. That would be equal to OE. That will be equal to U, sorry, V. Right? It's the length along the y-axis, and that would be equal to V. Then OE is this. That would be equal to AD, and that would be equal to OC, and all of this being equal to T minus 0. So for a time interval of T. And now from the figure, same write up. Slope is nothing but change along y divided by change along x. Acceleration is delta v by delta t. Delta v is final velocity minus initial velocity. Final time minus delta time of initial time. And your final velocity is OE, right? That's what we have come across. And initial velocity is OA. Final time is OC, and initial time is, well, 0. And all we have to do is OC is substituted as T, OE minus OA is V minus U. Already all of this is written. And it's a matter of rearranging and you get the answer. So this is something, if you guys want to make use of, you can make use of this write-up, and again it's left to you guys how you want to present it. This is one of the answers, one of the possibilities.